Hi everyone, welcome to another interior design tips video and Happy New Year! This video is all about the 7 home trends and design ideas that I'm loving in the new year 2023. And no, that doesn't mean you have to go all out and make changes that you don't like. In fact, just because something is trendy does not mean you have to incorporate them into your spaces, even if you love them, but especially if you hate them. Trends are just new ways to do something different. We all love different styles and colors, and today's home design style is actually very individualistic. We mix styles all the time, and that's because of trends we've adopted along the way over time and created what is now a very eclectic look for our homes, which is a good thing. Also, I want you to consider these new trends not from the perspective that you need to change your whole home to reflect the new style. That's not realistic and, quite frankly, very wasteful. You don't want to throw everything out and start over. What I want is for you to look at these new trends and think about ways to incorporate some aspects or some pieces into your home because you love them. Acquiring pieces that you love for your home will only enhance your home's personality and make it more your own. So that's the key. Maybe you'll appreciate a lovely Art Deco footstool and you can add that into your modern living room. Or maybe you'll love the look of a traditional brocade duvet cover and you can incorporate that into your modern and sleek bedroom. So with all of that in mind, let's look at what's changing in the world of design. Whether it's English cottage or French country, traditional interiors are going to be a major focus in interior design. You'll see elements of this in so many home stores in the coming months. It's more than just a farmhouse look, it's a celebration of everything traditional, starting with traditional architecture and home layouts. Instead of open concept living, many home builders and developers are creating homes with separate rooms like standalone dining rooms and separate kitchens and living rooms. And with that, architectural detailing is a big focus. We're going to see lots of crown molding details, even dental moldings and classic columns. Lots of rooms with panel moldings from floor to ceiling. Classically detailed fireplace mantels. And then there's traditional decorating with floral wallpaper and classically detailed furniture. You'll see lots of sofas with rolled arms and scrolled legs on chairs. Wingback chairs. Desks with cabriole legs. Drop leaf tables. Traditional interiors tend to have lots of classically shaped pieces of furniture and they tend to be symmetrically placed. This mirrored coffee table is a classic. It will never go out of style. Classic furniture styles like Queen Anne, Sheraton, and Empire will never go out of style, but they are definitely having a moment of resurgence. New trends allow us to look back and get reacquainted with older styles and appreciate their look and their craftsmanship. Adding small touches of traditional pieces to your home can add warmth and character. This small turned leg side table is a great example of adding just a touch of traditional to sit next to your squared off modern sofa. I love the addition of the pharmacy floor lamp here as well. Adding ornate gilded mirrors to your decor can really make a statement, especially if your aesthetic is more modern. Look for ways to incorporate antiques or vintage pieces into your home. This interior is quite transitional and modern, but that little wooden antique stool is a simple and easy addition to the room, and again, it's a piece that if you appreciate its history, you'll have that piece forever. It can move from one room to another and will never be outdated. This next trend is something that I've talked about in the past. In fact, it was in last year's new trends video, which means it's still very relevant and popular. Large-scaled lighting. Lighting is such an important part of any interior, and sizing has always been important and a key element in choosing the light that best suits the interior. But sometimes you can really make a statement by experimenting with the size and scale. We've been seeing larger scaled lights above a kitchen island for some time now, but I'm loving an oversized pendant over top of your dining room table. The perfect light fixture above a dining room table establishes a connection between the light and the table. With larger fixtures, this connection is undeniable. And it's not just size, think about the visual weight the light provides. Like this dark shaded pendant. Notice how the shade almost matches the diameter of the table below. Or this shade here, dramatic and oversized, heavy in visual weight. This is what this trend is all about. For longer dining room tables, adding multiples is key. I love how these huddle together to maximize their impact. It's an opportunity to introduce more texture as well. These linen double shades add weight and sophistication to the room. And it's not just pendant light fixtures. Large-scale table lamps like this one on this console table is a great way to add a dramatic element and some visual weight to one end of the console. It's a great styling opportunity because you can balance the other side with several smaller objects. An oversized table lamp is such an easy way to add this new trend into your home. Look for a classic shape like this and place it on a side table. I love the tension of the larger lamp on a smaller table. And notice how the lamp brings your eye's attention to the smaller decorative accessories around it. Look for a striking table lamp like this one, modern and sculptural. This one's large enough you can place it on the floor. I love that table lamps are being designed to be larger and oversized so that you can place them on the floor as a floor lamp. Instant eye-catching lighting. Sculptural light fixtures as floor lamps are also a key part of this trend. Statement lighting isn't anything new in design, but these oversized pieces can make a huge visual impact. So consider the size, scale, and visual weight of your lighting throughout your home. Home design trends have been leaning towards curved shapes in both architecture and furniture. These curves make for softer lines and inviting interiors. Now we're seeing a real focus on arches, niches, and alcoves with curved lines and shapes as well. Arched openings create instant visual interest. They open up your view into other spaces, maximize those views, and make those transitions more obvious, more welcoming. Basically, curves and rounded shapes feel more comfortable and inviting, which is perfect for how we want to feel at home. Niches and alcoves are important architectural features in the design world. They add opportunities for displaying objects while taking up less floor space. The big trend with niches and alcoves are their curved or arched shape, and they become such an important feature because of that shape. In the Renaissance, niches and alcoves were used to highlight special pieces of artwork and sculpture. Today, we're using this special feature for special moments, like this garden nook, or hugging this lovely vanity. Arches, niches, and alcoves have always been a part of traditional interiors as well, so this is a direct correlation to our appreciation of those traditional architectural styles. One of the biggest trends that I'm seeing in my own interior design practice is a huge focus on utilitarian rooms like mudrooms and laundry rooms, a focus on taking them from plain, clean, and fresh to wow spaces, more design focused and magazine worthy. Laundry rooms and mudrooms are getting the full treatment. Custom built-in millwork, stone countertops, special lighting, impactful design. These rooms are an opportunity for a strong theme, if you will. Where you might not use a bold pattern wallpaper in your kitchen, you might want to use it in your laundry room. Maybe even on your ceiling. Or a deep, intense paint color for the cabinets in your mudroom. But it's also about using luxe features like this soapstone sink. Or this elegant black marble countertop and an integrated sink with a traditional gooseneck faucet. It's luxury in place of everyday materials. Reclaimed herringbone flooring in this mudroom adds so much design appeal and elegance here. It's definitely a room you'll want to show off. And of course, adding features like a dog wash, but making it the most glamorous dog wash in town. That's what this trend is all about. No longer is the mudroom or the laundry room relegated to the sidelines of your home. Every square inch counts, and these rooms are now front and center. They really show off your personality. Speaking of showing off your personality, did you know you can get personalized interior design advice from me? I offer up 30-minute design consultations, and I've helped so many people with their own design questions and their own homes. All you need to do is head over to my Patreon page for all the details. Plus, are you enjoying this video? Hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for helping me grow this channel. Design trends come and go, and looking back to design styles of the past is part of that ebb and flow. These days, Art Deco is coming to the forefront. Minimalist interiors are feeling a little bit too cold and impersonal, but Art Deco, on the other hand, has a more decorative approach to interiors and definitely a more glamorous personality. It's more polished and streamlined than the other traditional styles we see, like English and French country, so this might be right up your alley. Brighter colors and geometric shapes are a key part of this design style, especially when it comes to furniture. Notice that pieces of furniture have more decoration on them, like this console with inlaid shapes and color blocking. And that wallpaper with medium scale geometric pattern. Zigzags, chevrons, and stylized florals are quite popular patterns for wallpaper, especially in the Art Deco style. Art Deco floor patterns are bold and geometric as well. This black and white floor tile makes a strong statement, and that glamorous flair is really evident here. I love this bar cart. Again, notice the geometric shapes. And those wall sconces, highly decorative and detailed. And one very simple feature of the Art Deco period is fluting, also known as reeding. This singular detail will be everywhere. Fluted bands in built-in cabinetry, reeded bands in walls as paneling, fluted details on furniture, especially in wood, but also plaster fluting, and even fluted marble around this kitchen island or this super elegant marble vanity sink. You will see this one little detail in so many iterations, and it's all because of our love for Art Deco. Another trend from last year's list is this idea that we want spaces that are soothing and calming. Even though this year's color of the year is bright and intense, check out my video here for Benjamin Moore's color of the year. There's a need to create a specific room for wellness. This is the extension of last year's trend for sensorial spaces. This trend is all about soothing colors, textures, and shapes. Natural materials with naturally imperfect textures. Soft pastels as an overall color palette for living spaces. White and gray is giving way to creams, beiges, and browns in soft pastels. These spaces are not cluttered, but not minimal either. Layout is key, with lots of space between zones, more flow, more awareness of movement. Spaces that maximize natural light. Spaces that bring the outdoors in. Warm beiges and creams, especially in rooms with hard surfaces like bathrooms. This is a big change in bathroom design. It's all about softening the look of these hard, cold spaces. Beige trend is all about creating that soothing space perfect for relaxation, a chance to escape the hectic nature of our everyday lives. Self-care, mindfulness, and healthy living are all willing us into this type of space. But just as soothing spaces can be pale and light, the other trend that is quite popular as well is the opposite color palette. It's moody and dramatic. So yes, there's something for everyone. Walls, doors, and trim are painted the same dark color. You can be dark and daring by even painting the ceiling the same deep color, creating an envelope of moodiness. Make sure to mix in light-colored furniture for that sophisticated look to offset the darker, moodier walls. Deep blues, greens, and charcoal are all quite popular colors. But this color palette goes beyond those colors. Look for colors that are muddy, like this sage green. I love that all the wainscoting is painted the same color from floor to ceiling. It's all about creating that envelope of color. I love this color combo. Notice their intensities are all equally muted, not bright. Intense, deep color is such a great way to create a unique space full of character, warmth, and intrigue. It's really one of my favorite trends this year. It's all dark and mystery, and I love it. And you can definitely change up a room or two just by painting the walls a dark, moody color. So here's your takeaway. We're all looking for something that will make our homes truly reflective of our personalities, and trends help us do that. They offer up new and old ideas, and you get to decide which ideas suit you and your lifestyle. These days, we're looking to make an impact with oversized lights, moody colors, and glammed up spaces. We're loving the decorative details of Art Deco and traditional architectural elements like arches and alcoves, but also wanting soothing palettes and spaces dedicated for wellness. Trends help us define our own personal style. So which of these ideas are you leaning into? With every new year, it's always fun to look back on past year's trends. I've got several videos highlighting trends in interior design. So be sure to check back in with those videos. I'll link them below. Also, head to my Patreon page. I've got lots of tiers, including one where you can schedule a one-on-one video consultation with me. My patrons and I have tackled so many projects this past year, including bathroom and kitchen remodels, furniture layouts, and lighting selections. So if you feel like you need some advice, head to my Patreon page. And a big shout out to my patrons. Thanks for watching this little design tip. I'll have lots more design tips just like this one coming soon, so don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification button so you don't miss the next video. Leave your comments below and let me know which of these trends you're loving. I'm intrigued. And as always, if you like this video, please hit that like button. It helps to grow this channel. See you soon.